Elements and compounds. Atoms. Over 2000 years ago, a Greek philosopher called Democritus suggested that everything was made up of tiny pieces. Democritus suggested that if you could keep on cutting up a substance into smaller and smaller pieces, you would eventually end up with a very small piece that could not be cut up anymore. Democritus called his tiny pieces of matter atoms. Atom means cannot be divided. We know now that atoms really do exist. Today, we can even see some of the larger kinds of atoms using very special microscopes called scanning tunneling microscopes. The photograph shows the atoms in the carbon nanotubes. There are many different types of atoms. Scientists have discovered 94 different kinds of atoms that occur naturally in the universe. Another 24 kinds of atoms have been made in laboratories. Some substances are made up of just a single kind of atom. A substance that is made of just one kind of atom is called an element. For example, carbon is made only of carbon atoms. Gold is made only of gold atoms. Silver is made only of silver atoms. Carbon, gold, and silver are examples of elements. In these pictures, you can see golden coin, and you can see gold atoms on the surface of a crystal of gold. Here are some questions for you. 1. What are atoms? 2. If there are 94 different kinds of naturally occurring atoms, how many different naturally occurring elements are there? Some substances are made up of individual atoms. For example, a piece of gold is made up of millions of individual gold atoms. Neon, which is a gas, is made of individual neon atoms. Nitrogen is made of individual nitrogen atoms. Other substances are made up of little groups of atoms. The atoms join together in groups of 2 or more. A group of atoms joined tightly together is called a molecule. Here in this picture you can see molecules of carbon dioxide, water, some elements are made up of molecules. For example, in oxygen, the atoms are joined together in pairs. You can see them in the picture. A molecule of oxygen is made from 2 atoms of oxygen joined together. Sulfur molecules are made up of 8 sulfur atoms joined together. They can be joined in slightly different ways. So here in this picture you can see different types of molecules, and among these molecules only 2 of them are elements. Nitrogen, made up of 2 atoms of nitrogen, and oxygen, made up of 2 atoms of oxygen. Summary. All substances are made of small particles called atoms. Elements are made of one type of atom. Molecules are particles made of two or more atoms joined together.